What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we're going to be talking about the top 10 players in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM that you guys can get for less than 5,000 MT. Whether you're a new player or you're just someone that likes cheap cards, these cards are all fantastic. And I'm going to tell you right now, there are two of these guys that are currently in my squad. Two of these guys right now, as of the 2nd of March 2022, are in my team, which is kind of almost unprecedented for cards that are like under 5,000 MT, especially when, well, I'm not currently on my account, I'm on Manny's account, especially when my team is pretty damn good. So, anyway, the first player, these first two are probably the two weakest players on the list, but I'm going to put them on because they are really still solid. First player is Jaren Jackson Jr. I think Jaren Jackson Jr. Diamond, for his price, is still a really usable card. The guy I've seen is under 5k. He's quite close to the 5k mark. Obviously 4,950 is the cheapest for him. But what you're getting with this card is, the only problem is his steal rating is like 40. That's the only problem. But if you look at his stats, the guy will, we're comparing him to an Opal, by the way, here. But he will shoot the three ball really well. His release is not bad, especially on current gen. His dunking is solid. His ball handle is not the greatest, but again, you're probably going to play him as a corner player or a center. He's got really solid block, really solid perimeter, and really solid interior. Not spectacular, but solid. Decent rebounding stats. Really good speed and acceleration. Not great speed with ball, so you're obviously not going to run with the ball in his hands. And decent lateral. He's 6'11", good player build, long wingspan, half catch and shoot, corner specialist. You can play him a power forward. He's got Pogo, I suppose 26 gold badges, including gold interceptor, gold intimidator, gold posterizer, gold range if needed, gold sniper, as well as post playmaker, needle threader, and stuff on silver. So, yeah, is he a little bit outdated at this stage? A tiny bit. I'll say it is a tiny bit outdated, but at the end of the day, he's still good. Again, you can get this one here under 5,000 MT. What's his, mid-range, ball handle? That is the same. And speed, honestly, a speed boost for a shoot, that's not the worst thing in the world. But, for him, for that price, he's really solid, lads. He is solid. Another player is another old player, and I just want to put this guy on the list because he's so cheap. James Harden. James Harden Diamond. He is really good. Compared to James Harden's other Diamond dynamic ratings on, which really sucks, this card is good. But you're paying less than 4,000 MT for this card. If you're 2,500 MT, can we just take into account this guy is 2.5k MT? Is he good at this stage in the game? Hell yeah. Is he brilliant? No. I just want to see the actual price of this card. Obviously, I think he's glitched, is he? Nope, we can actually see the prices. Unreal. 2,000 MT, lads. You're paying 2,000 MT for Harden. And this is a good card. Obviously, he's going to be nothing compared to Clay. But he comes with 41 golds. He comes with Deadeye, Lucky 7, Fearless Finisher, Volume Shooter. The 41 golds include Clamps, Quick Chain, Posterizer, Blinder, Circus 30, Chef. Handles for days, Quick First Step, Sniper. He's also got a couple of okay defensive badges. You can add badges to him, and he comes with Silver Limitless Spot Up. So in terms of upgradable badges, yeah, you can give him Interceptor, but he's got a good mid-range, good three-ball, good driving dunk, good handle. He's Harden. Not the greatest interior block. So, again, is he going to be the greatest card in the world? No. But if you really want to use a Harden, you're a fan of Harden, he's so much better than the dynamic ratings card. And he's got good speed, moves well. Again, this is I'm not going to say top 10 2 guard because he's not, but this is a B tier 2 guard. My tier list is coming out today. He's almost certainly going to end up in B tier. And for 2,500 MT, the guy is a steal at that price. He is a steal at that price. And now we're on to some of the more modern cards. So we're going to go with a point guard first, and it's Bobby Sura. Bob Sura is still not AU, SU. Bob Sura is still a player. He can play. If Bob Sura is your point guard, you're not screwed. Is he the greatest point guard in the world right now? No. But if Sura is your point guard, you'll be okay. He's 2.5k. For 2.5k, what you're getting with Sura is a 6'5" point guard with a decent wingspan. He's got half catch and shoot, posterizer, pogo, slithery, quick first step, and downhill. As well as that, the guy's got shifty dribble style or quick, one or the other. Corner specialist, acrobat, teardropper, ankle breaker, hyperdrive. He's got pickpocket, pick dodger, clamps, quick chain, interceptor, intimidator, mismatch expert, blinders, giant slayer, pro touch, rhythm shooter, bailout, handles for days, stop and go, tie handles, unpluckable, clutch shooter, sniper. So he's got a lot of really good things here. His shooting, 88 3 ball, great driving dunk. Defense, got good enough interior and a decent block. His interior is very comparable to Peyton's. Obviously not as good, nearly as good as Steele and perimeter. He's obviously nowhere near as good as Peyton. But like for me, he's better than Larry, he's better than Iverson, he's better than CP3, he's better than Curry. Not as good as Rose. I think you can argue he's better than Baron Davis. I think he probably is better. He's obviously not as good as Lonzo. I think he's better than Shea. I stand by that. Even if you're saying, oh, Shea's defense, they've got the same, basically the same defense. He's got a little bit better block, but worse interior on Shea. And Sura has better dribble style and a better dunker. And has hop quick for a step. Like, I genuinely think Sura is better than Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. So yeah, Sura's a really good card. Then, our other point guard, obviously. Bonga. This guy is a must. He is a must-have for anyone in this game. He's a 6'8" point guard. He's 1,000 MT. Just get the guy. He's as good as Peyton. He's honestly as good as Peyton. I was considering putting him in S tier, my point guard tier list. Yeah, yesterday. Unpluckable, floor general, catch and shoot, corner specialist, difficult shots, fearless, acrobat, teardropper, ankle breaker. Like, he's got 46 goals, including like interceptor. He obviously doesn't have range, but that's it. He's got a release on quick, fundamental dribble style, a good 3-ball, good dunk, good ball handle, really solid defense. He's got really okay speed and not great but okay lateral. Don't have him guard ball. Have him guard the cone. And he's a perfectly good player, lads. Bonga is one of the best. He's one of the best 7 point guards in the game. I had my top 5 and he wasn't in my top 5. And then Peyton and Bonga were the 2 that I was considering. So for me, he is in the top 7 point guards in my team. Top 7. And if you don't need your point guard to create, he might be in that top 5. If I'm being completely honest, he might be pushing that top 5. Then we are sticking with this current tier. And we're going Lance Stephenson. Now this guy is God. Like, he's so damn good. Like, you can pick up this guy, what's he at, 2.5, 2.8k? No, he's actually gone up in price. I mean, he deserves it. Like, you were getting this guy for like less than 2,000 MT. You were actually getting this guy for less than 2,000 MT when he came out. I could have. Is he glitched or something? Because there was literally, like, I just searched up players 5,000. Yeah, he's glitched. He's glitched. So, diamond, theme, power within. Doesn't matter if I find a bull and snipe mania bull, I'm happy. What price is he actually? Yeah, so he's around the 2,000 mark. I keep forgetting that he's glitched and you can't search for him. Really, that many of them for 3k and over 2,800? Okay, so 2,900, so you're around 3k MT actually. But what you're getting with him is, you're getting a card that is, he's not Clay, but I mean, is he that much off Clay? I don't know. I'm standing by that. It's like, he's definitely not Clay. But like, he's 6'5", got a long wingspan, Hall of Fame clamps. Like, he's got 8 offs and 45 goals. So he's got 53 badges. He's got half clamps, rebound chaser, quick first step, which Clay doesn't have, ankle breaker, sniper. He's got bullet, menace, fast, which obviously you've got limitless, chef and stuff on Clay, which really do help on handles for days. But like, he's got all the other badges on gold, including range, including like, he doesn't have chef or circus 3s actually. That is the issue. But for me, his, like, you get those 2 badges onto him and he becomes one of the elite 2 guys in this game. No, saying he's comparable to Clay is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. So, I'll find someone who he is actually comparable to. At the 2 guard position, I'm going to say he's comparable to Harden. Purely at the 2. He's better than Allen Houston. He's better. I have Devin Booker. Stevenson's better than Devin Booker. He's way better than Monte Ellis. Way better than Luka Doncic. Probably not as good as this Kobe. Way better than Marley. Way better than Jay Rich. Way better than Beal. Way better than Dr. J. Well, slightly better than Dr. J. Way better than Cliff. Way better than this bum Cade, Pink Diamond. Way better than Pink Diamond Ray Allen. Way better than Booker. Gordon's a point guard. Probably a little bit better. Like, his Doug West is basically just the worst version of him. Like, Doug West, they have the exact same animations. Doug West is the worst version of Lance Stephenson. You know, you have 2 extra hops, just way less. But like, Lance Stephenson is ridiculously good. he is ridiculously good. And now we're sticking to the 2-guard position. And we've got a slightly worse version of Lance Stephenson, but a better shooter in Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield will score at a rate higher than Lance Stephenson if you're just looking to shoot. So like Buddy Hield, you're getting Buddy Hield for... At times you were getting him for like less than 1,500 coins. But now you're paying around 3,000 MT for Buddy. But what you're getting with Buddy is you're getting a 6'4 player with Kobe-like animations. So he has a Kobe jump shot on quick, which is actually Kobe himself doesn't have. His movement is very similar to Kobe. His dribble style feels like Kobe. He doesn't have the Kobe escape, but you're getting like the cheap Kobe, honestly. He's got catch and shoot, corner special, mismatch expert, sniper, volume shooter, slippery off ball, as well as 45 golds. He'll like goal clamps, goal interceptor, goal lucky 7, goal blinders, goal chef. For me, like some people would argue the other one's better. I think his card is way better. So, does he have the other Buddy Hield? Trying to see if I can find the other Buddy. Nah, 92 overall. There's no other Buddy Hield. But for the other Buddy, he's a way better defender, but you can't add badges to him. And no, this one's way better because he's got like... They both come with range and stuff, but this character here comes with handles for days, way better offensive stats. And while he doesn't have the incredible defensive stats of the other one, he's still he's still not awful on defense. He's an 80 driving dunk, which is even better. Like his dunk is the same as Clay's. He's got 95 3 ball. He's got an 86 ball handle. He's an 80, 60, 80 perimeter defense. Really good speed, ball acceleration, and good ladder. Like Buddy's really solid. If you want to use Buddy in your team, go for it. Go for it. The guy can play. The guy can really play. And now we're gonna go for a controversial one. Steven Adams. I really like this card, and I know a lot of people will say I'm crazy. I genuinely think Steven Adams is a really good card in the game. Like, you're paying 1,000 MT for it. His card art's terrible, by the way. Like, most people's card art's okay. This looks more like Robert Reed than it does Steven Adams. Did any of you guys see how easily he threw the ball? Like, you can tell that he comes from, like, a family of... Well, not necessarily a family. You can tell that his sister is like an Olympic champion shot putter with how easily he just tossed the ball the full length of the floor without even trying. But Steven Adams is 7 foot tall, and he's not going to play that much offense. But he's got such a good release, he'll hit the corner 3. He'll hit the corner 3. But his dunking's okay. But look at his defense. Like, his block and interior are comparable to Dwight's. His steal and perimeter are still really good. It's comparable to Wilt. Compared to Wilt, more like, that's better. Like, defensive stats, he's comparable to Wilt. Like, if we're looking at three-pointer, he's the same. Obviously, worse driving dunk. Worse mid-range as well. But, like, rebounding, very similar. Obviously, he's a lot slower than Wilt. But lateral's very similar. That's the thing. His speed's not even that bad. So, like, he's not as fast as Wilt. He's not going to run around as much. But, again... Like, Wilt comes with 39 badges. I know most of them are half. Wilt is way better than Steven Adams. Do not try to make this me saying Wilt is better. But he does come with more total badges. Like, he comes with the badges. He got 41. Got like Interceptor on gold. Quick first step on gold. Hustler on gold. So he's got a lot of really good gold badges. He's such a solid center. Like, he's not as good as Wilt. He's not as good as Cat. He's not as good as Yao. He's not as good as Hakeem. But, like, if we're looking at Andre Drummond, he's better than Drummond. He's better than Andre Drummond. I'm putting it out there. He's better than Andre Drummond. In my opinion. He's bigger. He's stronger. He rebounds better. His actual rebounding animations are incredible in game. For me, he's better than Drummond. He's not as good as Odin. Odin's really good. Odin's really good. Like, Odin, I think, is just like a cheap Dwight Howard. AKA Save or Splash DMT Dwight Howard versus Greg Oden's coming out later today. But, like, I'm looking at some of these centers. Like, he's better than a PJ Brown. He's not as good as Nate. He's way better than this Kareem. But, like, he's such a solid card for 1,000 MT, and he's just gone completely under the radar. Then we got, like, just a solid card in Darius Miles. Like, this card has been in enough of these lists, so there's no point really talking about him. He's going to do everything at a decent rate. Whether you're playing him at power forward or you're playing him at small forward, he's not going to be bad at anything. So his price kind of fluctuates. Normally you're getting him in around the 3,000 MT mark. Sometimes he's down below 2. He's down at around 2k. But what you're getting with Miles is a 6'9" small forward. With a really good player build. Some quick first step on Hall of Fame. His dribble style is not the greatest, but he does have like some okay shooting badges, some good defensive badges. And you're looking stats wise, he's not good at anything, he's not bad at anything. Like, he's a decent shooter, or he's a good dunker. He's a decent defender. He's also a decent rebounder, got pretty decent speed, although he feels way faster in speed, would suggest, because of the half quick first step, and decent lateral. Like, you're looking, he's, for the card that I would most compare him to is this guy, right? He doesn't, thank God, oh no, he might have him as a power forward. Basically, he's very comparable to, why am I scrolling through players that I'm not looking for? He's comparable to Jameson. He's got like that Lopez base, he's a really good card, and again, if you're looking for a small forward, power forward, that can kind of move a little bit, kind of like a hybrid player between the two, and Miles is a really good player. Then, we're on to our last two. So first up is Marvin Bagley. Now this guy can hold his own, whether it be a power forward or center. For me, he's a slightly better Jaren Jackson Jr. That's what I would kind of say about Marvin Bagley. So like, you're getting Marvin Bagley Amethyst around 2000 MT. For this price, you're getting 6'11", really, really good player build. His release is iffy. I do want to make sure you guys know that his release is iffy. But he can green. But he's got like half putback boss, 34 golds, including like rim protector, box, clamps, interceptor, intimidator, rebound chaser. So like, he's really solid in that regard. Quick first step as well. He's got like an 84 3 ball, which is a really solid. He's got 90 driving dunk, 90 standing dunk. Not bad. Decent post game. Like, again, like 85 plus in everything. Guys get 86 ball handle. Passing IQ and actually don't matter. Defensively, even though his stats aren't good, his badges make up for it. And everything other than perimeter, he's quite close to him, Reese Lucas anyway. Play him a power forward. Don't play him at center. Good speed and acceleration. Not great speed with ball. Not even the greatest lateral. If you have him guarding corner, he's going to be like a worse... He's going to be comparable to like a Bosch. He's very comparable to a Bosch, actually. Outside of Bosch's ability to shoot from deeper, he's very, very comparable. He's faster than Bosch. He'll handle the ball way better than Bosch. But in my opinion, he's the card he's most probably comparable to is Bosch in terms of level. And again, considering the fact you're getting a Bosch type player for 2000 MT, that's pretty good. It's pretty darn good. And then I think I've gone over 9, and we are on to our last player right now. And the last player we are going to go is probably, outside of Bonga and Lance, the best player on this list, Josh Smith. Josh Smith Diamond is incredible. Josh Smith, Lance, and Bonga are the 3 best. So I've seen him for under 5k when I was making this list, so maybe he could be over that. 5,000 exactly. Okay. He's better than Reese Lucas in my opinion. Like, he's got half interceptor, he's got half intimidator, he's got half clamps, half posterizer, pogo, and fast switch. And sure, there's a few badges he doesn't have, like post spin, rim. Like, rim only on being on gold isn't ideal, but like, the guy has got everything. He's got like pick dodger, rim. He's got pickpocket, fade ace, bailout, quick first step on gold, ankle braces. Again, 40 golds. Like, he's got 46 total badges. He's got 9 more badges than Lucas. He's 6'9". He plays lanes unbelievably well. He can shoot the lights out. Brooke Lopez base 81 3 ball. He's not missing the corner. He's 97 driving dunk. If you're in position to dunk, he's unbelievable. He's at 92, 94, 92, 91 in defense, 94, 86, 94 in speed, and 94 lateral. Like, this guy is one of the best power forwards in the game still to this day. I know he's kind of slept on. I know people stopped really caring because he came out a month ago. He came out in January. Like he literally came out the day before I went to Leeds with the Tatum packs. The day before I went to see Leeds versus Newcastle, where our season kind of imploded. And now Bielsa's gone. Oh, Jesus, lads, can't believe it. But that's not 2K related. But yeah, Josh Smith came out that day. He's been kind of forgotten about. He's still unbelievable. He's still close to being in my actual team. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it, lads. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.